Hey all, it's Natalie, and today I have a new layout. I have these pull photos of my nephew Wally. I have been wanting to scrapbook, and I have this really cute pebbles collection. I think it's for fun in the sun. So let's get started. I'm digging right in here. This background paper is from the Retro Summer paper pad by Crafters Consortium. It is just this beautiful paper pad full of ombre, like sunset colored papers, and I love it so much. So I rubbed some Brutus Monroe pigment ink through this stencil that I think resembles the tiling on a pool, and I put that around the background page. And now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to mount my photo. I want these three trio photo to be in the middle. I want it to be, I decide on some bright white. It will help bring out some of the white stenciling that I just did, but I do pick a bigger square. And then I'm using this new Lawn Fawn die. It is a fringe scallop border, and then it has also a stitched straight rectangle small bit of border. It's exactly 6 inches. I'm going to use this poolside enamel thicker from that thicker collection from Fun in the Sun. So I cut that holographic paper from that paper pad 3 times. I did have to use my, what do you call it? The precision plate for my die through my Big Shot. It did not want to cut on my normal magnetic plate. So just FYI, that die, I guess that's so interesting. It makes sense because you're cutting so many little fringes. So now I'm just going through these adorable little dies. This is what collection is this? Let me look real quick. Simple Stories, Bits and Pieces, and the collection name is Just Beachy, and it matches the Fun in the Sun collection pretty well. So I picked out the pieces that I wanted to use for that, and now I'm going to just add a little bit of detail around the white cardstock. I'm stamping a little bit with a Uniquely Creative square stamp, and then I went around the edges. This is the Quiche Flamingo. I actually have this distress ink, not non-oxide for some reason. I think I just clicked the wrong thing when I ordered it a long time ago. So that's why you see me using that distressed ink instead of oxide. I also did a little bit of blending with the brush. I like it though. It turned out good, and it matches. It helps to bring the pink from the background paper into the inside of the page. So I'm kind of deciding exactly how I want to put everything. I was going to kind of stack those wonky, but I end up liking the way that they look. 3 stacked, one right on top of another. And then the little pink stitched bit right on top to kind of finish that off. So I'm replacing my bits and pieces, trying to decide if I need some stickers, but then I decide I want a white border. So I slice off a few of the little edges of the, like a really thin edge, like maybe a 0.4 inch bit around the background paper. And then I have this scrap from where I cut the square out for the middle of the page, and I'm going to just use 12 by 12 strips to add a white border all the way around. So I'm using the grid lines on my glass mat here to ensure that I'm not going beyond a 12 by 12 size, so it will fit nicely into my page protector. But I also gave the same pink ink treatment to the edges of this white cardstock to match the inside square that I'm going to be mounting the photo on. I also will have a pocket page companion piece for all the photos, because of course I took a bazillion photos of Wally's first day in the pool, and you will see that tomorrow. It'll just be a quick little video, but I used some Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins, and I'll show you that companion piece tomorrow and how it looks up next to this 12 by 12 layout. So I'm committing, I'm sticking that down. I think I did at some point, I'm not sure if I've done it yet, go through and I added a little bit of white splatter with that pigment ink as well. I'm loving the way this looks. I do use my tearaway tape to stick down these bits, just because I felt like using my tape gun might actually rip the paper, because the fringe kind of goes all the way up to the top of the scallop. There's not a big amount of borders, so tearaway tape was my best bet. Now I'm using my fingers. I'm trying to fluff it, give it a little bit of dimension. And I think because it had the holographic bits on it, it made it a little bit more difficult to do that. But I do really like this. These are super fun dies to use on like a card. It'll add a lot of dimension and like make your cards look fancy, like store-bought or something. I don't know. An extra element that's not just one-dimensional. So I'm just placing these dies, but I think I decided I want the chair and the flamingo to kind of face inwards. I am applying a little bit of extra Nuvo adhesive on the back of these stickers, excuse me, so that they don't fall off. And I'm just using the top of my photo as the guide for setting them down, but that one got a little wonky, so I'm just fixing it up. And then I'm going to add a little bit to the title because that's as I do, right? I am using foam tape dots to stick up these bits and pieces die cuts from Simple Stories. I add a little word sticker there, and then I'm going to use my small alphas so it will actually say Wally enjoying life poolside, I think is what it ends up saying. So, and then I do my journaling in the pocket page, in the companion pocket page. I kind of picked a few of the like cutesier elements with the faces and things like that because he's a baby, and I feel like those are very appropriate for a baby page, and they're maybe items that I wouldn't necessarily use on another page, like that little frog. I probably wouldn't have really used that on a lot of other pages, so it was perfect for this page. Popping those up, I really like it. Adding that dimension to kind of coincide with the fringe. I think that's really fun. I'm going to link down below in the video description. I'll link these products with my affiliate links if you're interested in purchasing any of these. If you still got a lot of summer scrapping to do. I pulled off this cute little iguana, and I thought it would be cute to stick him up there underneath the title. I just kind of like everything to touch, just a tiny bit of overlap to help bring cohesion to the page and kind of make these groupings and clusters feel organic. So that's kind of why you see me lifting and tucking over here. And I'm going to stick a little leaf down under there. And I could have just lift and tuck all day, really. I'm going to isolate the turquoise sequins out of this sequin set from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I'll link down below with my affiliate link to there as well. And you can use the code Natalie for, I think it's 15% off your order. But I'm just taking out the turquoise sequins and sprinkling them around the page, and that helps bring out the blue from the bottom and then from the water in the photos to my layout. And the still photos are coming up. Let me know if you have any questions. I would like it if you'd love it. I would love it if you'd like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, y'all.